Oh, hey. And hey, here I am. Oh, what a feeling. We're dancing on the ceiling. Oh, okay. Yeah, kind of interesting note. Now, Rumble has a scheduling feature so that I can schedule my streams ahead of time. But it does not have an API to do it externally. So, in other words, Restream cannot schedule a Rumble stream. It just has to do it. And when you schedule, you do everything manually. Anyways, you take the stream key and you put it in the settings directly, um, and then it'll set up the stream. It'll set up this. It'll schedule the live stream on YouTube and Facebook, and there's something else I forget. But but I can't do it on Rumble, or else I'd have to go to Rumble directly. I might be able to find might be able to find a plugin that allows restream or that allows OBS to stream to two different different platforms. I might could do that, but as far as yeah, as far as scheduling your streams, um, I can only schedule the YouTube one, so kind of sucks, but whatever. I'm already using link three for links to my pages. I don't know if yeah. My link tree. Um, if I have a site, doesn't mean a page doesn't mean people will see it. Um, pre-scheduling scheduling a live stream means everyone on YouTube. I should say, actually, you know what? Let me look at something up here. Uh, see something here. I schedule live stream on YouTube. Does that only work for subscribers with notifications on, or um, does it work with searches? And let's see what Leo says about that. Uh, Visible to anyone who visits your channel or searches for it, but notifications are only sent to subscribers who have enabled alerts. That's fine. Yeah. Hmm. Okay. Okay, just making sure it It's my time schedule. Although I don't think anyone is searching for me. People that stumble channel or by a search. Let's see, I'm going to stream soon. I can always have a page, and also since I stream regularly, yeah, anyways, it's just a feature of most streaming platforms that allow you to schedule your streams ahead of time so that it gets more visibility on the platform. Okay, hold on. I'll get started here in just a second. Here. Uh here. Yeah, I see. Stream schedule templates maker. Yeah, it's not about the like I can have a page, you know, and I can put up a page, but I have to market my page like any website, any web page, right? You have to go somewhere, you have to tell them to look here, blah blah blah. But with the scheduling feature, it's just people on a particular streaming platform will, if you have it scheduled, and they're searching for, say, game dev or something, assuming that mine has a name in there that they're searching for or has some sort of tags or something, then they'll find that I'm going to live stream in the near future. Schedule. Instagram and TikTok. Enable the export the mobile version image and share it to your stories for Twitter and Blue Sky. Is up. Huh. Interesting. I mean, I already got a link tree, so this doesn't seem much different than a link tree. Schedule. Schedule. Uh, doesn't look like it would be any better than my link tree page. Hmm. I mean, that's. Are there any other services other than Restream that would allow me to stream to multiple platforms for free possibly with more than 2 platforms. Yeah. That's StreamYard. See, it's Prism Live Studio. Up to 6 platforms at once. Free plan, mobile focused. Mobile focused though. See, that's kind of cool though. I mean, I don't mind having a watermark, but that's interesting. That's very interesting. Yeah, and that's one of the suggestions I heard from, say, Rock or websites or whatever. Or whatever. My problem is I don't have that time to do that. Maybe if I'm lucky at the end of the night. Too bad, only Windows and Mac OS for that. That's not what I want. Does it say free though? Hmm. Oh well, Prism Live Studio is not for me. It doesn't matter, I guess. LivePush.io up to 3 platforms, 20 hours a month. 20 hours. I'm doing 3. Yeah, 20 hours is not very much. Yeah, if I was streaming only every once in a great while, maybe. Although, uh, I could split days up though. I'm not afraid of effort, but something will have to be sacrificed. Possibly some dev time. Um, it also means live streaming days. That is, um, if I did Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, is it 3 times 3 is 9? 9 times 4 more than 20 hours, uh, uh, then I wouldn't be working on the game itself on Tuesday and Thursday. So, it's not the fact. Okay, so like, okay, so one of the ways that you're supposed to get more visibility for your live streams, for instance, or for your project, is just going and watching other live streams or other devlogs, or just participating and commenting and going on their X account and all that stuff, and that's cool. Except I don't really have time to do that because all of my time on my computer that I can have on my computer, I spend working on my game. So it means that I won't be working on my game some days if I decide to use that time to do other stuff related. And maybe that's a good trade-off though, because I'm still working on the game. It's just I'm not actively developing the game on those days, maybe. The streaming part, it's just I won't be spending time working on the game if I'm spending it working on the relationships. Although, technically speaking, it's part of promoting my stuff. If I didn't really want to get this done in a timely fashion. Hmm. Okay, lightpush.io, 20 hours a month, split cam, Streamster. What is Streamster? Streamster. Um, oh, in browser mobile stream. Browser-based multi-stream allows restream their live video to multiple platforms, expand their audience. Let's look at pricing though. See, pricing, there's pricing. Free. See, two streaming channels. I have to pay $15 a month, for instance. This might be a better deal than Restream though, but bit rate limit 4,000 each. That's okay, I guess. Recommend a maximum resolution 20. Interesting. Desktop app. Only for Windows though, I think. Streamster for Windows. No Linux app though, huh? Okay, that's alright. Go to split cam. Split cam. Yeah. Um, let's see. I know I'm wasting time. I only have an hour now, but let's see. Oh, Crasher. Uh, hold on a second. I didn't see you there, Crasher. Uh, no, I haven't forgotten you. uh, yeah, it's been a while. It's been a minute. Um, that's weird. Okay, I got a notification. Oh! I see. I see. That was from what? That was from Disc. Was that from Discord? That was from Discord, wasn't it? Okay, I got it. Yep. Okay, sorry. Wasn't paying attention. Um. Anyways, yeah, I'm paying attention now. Anyways, yeah, Crasher. Welcome back to the channel. Uh, I'm just looking around. I guess I'm just sort of freewheeling it right this second. Although in a few minutes I'm gonna start back actually on the game right now. I'm looking around. I found out that Rumble does not expose its API for scheduling. So that means Restream, which is what I use to stream to both YouTube and Rumble, doesn't uh, doesn't actually schedule a stream in Rumble. So it just acts like normal. When you schedule something, it raises the visibility a little bit on the platform. So if I wanted to schedule something on Rumble, I'd have to do it directly. But that also means I'd have to have a direct stream there, and I couldn't use Restream then. So for the time being, I have to do this. And then I started looking around a little bit. Split cam. It's probably Windows only also. I'm on Linux now, so yeah, let's. I don't care if what it's for. Okay, Windows and Mac. See, there's no Linux. Uh, most of those don't do Linux. What was that the last one? Live Push IO. Try that. Pricing. It's free, I guess. Yeah. Anyways, good to see you too. Uh, if you're still there. So I don't. Sometimes I don't know if the if because of the count. The count always goes up to. Sometimes it goes up to 3. Sometimes it goes up to 4. And I always think that if it's at 2, that means it's just me. Uh, on both YouTube and Rumble. Actually, I'm not even watching the stream on YouTube. I'm just watching it on Rumble because I didn't actually click on the button here. So there we go. Now we're on both. All right. But I'm using Restream for the chat window here. Uh, 3 people. Programmer, technical, high sport, conflict. Too far in one direction. Okay, so accept cookies. Live broadcasting. Yeah. But they don't have a free tier. It looks like not free at all. And they're 15 a month. Supports 2 streams. See. Yeah. So yeah. OBS. Yeah, the problem with oh shoot. The problem with a plugin is I need the extra bandwidth for more than 2. I'm streaming at 1080p, 60 FPS, although I've got the bit rate low enough. But I only have 10 upload, which isn't very fast. Anywho, here, let me go back to, here we go. Cloud-based multi-streaming service that accepts one stream from you. Yes. Streamster. I just looked at, wait a minute. I just looked at Streamster. Right? Oh yeah, I'd have to use the web app. Let's see, pricing is the free desktop, web app, mobile app, 2 streaming channels, bitrate limit, maximum recommended maximum resolution 720, recommended FPS 30, overlays. See, and it only does 2 as well. Streamster only does 2, and the restream is just fine for 2. But live push. I did live push, didn't I? I just did it. Live push.io pricing. They don't seem to have free tier. Uh, live push.io doesn't have a free plan. No. Uh, yeah. Caster. Okay, what about Caster? Let's see. Where is its pricing? Do they have a free tier? They don't have a free plan. Huh. Okay. Alrighty. Fine. Fine. To have free tier either. Mailed multi. What is mailed multi? Interesting. Let's use stream multiple platforms at once. Currently in beta, works with Twitch, YouTube, Kick, Facebook, TikTok, and custom RTMP endpoints. Huh. without using extra bandwidth or computer resources. Uh, Now it says free, but it's in beta, so it's possible it's just free, completely free, completely is completely free during beta. See, that's during beta. Okay, so it uses RTMP though, so I could possibly do I could possibly find a way of doing it to Rumble as well. Huh. Might think about this. Not right this second. Stream monitoring custom RTMP. Stream to any platform where I including private service and regional platforms. Huh. Software, your regular internet connection, a modern browser. Completely free during beta. That's, I mean, it's not dumb in the fact that um, free during beta, yeah. Multi-chat integration, that's fine. Built-in widgets, that's fine. I have to look at for this. I guess I should start on the game here in just a second, which I will do. But oh, but there, of course, there's no oh, that's the Meld Studio software. OBS. Comedian support, latest from the blog, merch store. Without needing plugins, plus we ship updates. Uh, Contact. They do have a contact. How about that? Oh, but Open Thunderbird. Let's just cancel that for right now. Let's go ahead and let's put that in Enchanted Dev as well. Okay. So let's actually, okay. It looks like Meld is only free during beta, although does look to be an attractive option. Their software is Windows, Mac only, but since I'm using OBS and Restream website, that's probably not a problem for me. I'll look into it. It doesn't natively do Rumble, but I might be able to connect RTMP. We'll have to see. Add Rumble as a custom RTMP destination by copying a Rumble Studio URL stream key. Okay. Free during beta. No cost. Streaming will remain free even after beta. Huh. I want to upload. Oh. Hmm. So I might switch to that. I do have a Twitch account. Actually, I have an old Twitch account which I can never get back into. It will never let me change the password to that. So I started a new account. So there's a possibility if I do this new streaming service, this new thing, this multi stream thing, uh, I'll be on more streaming services. So stay tuned. We'll see. I don't know how scheduling will work with that. With that, I might have to. I don't know. Yeah. Um. Let me ask something here real quick. Before I know I should be working on the game, but you know, it's whatever. You know, this is part of working on the game essentially. I think. Anyways. There's new. Oh, games from scratch, of course. Epic's game store sucks. Even now, even Epic admits it, and are looking to fix it. Yeah, they need a Linux. They need a dang Linux app. Okay. What was I gonna say? I was gonna ask it something. What was I gonna ask? Would I be able to connect to a scheduled stream in Rumble or YouTube? Usually, so usually I get the stream key in from Restream into OBS. Um, so currently I take the Restream stream key and input it into the stream settings in OBS. So I might not be able to schedule on either platform and have it connect to that particular scheduled stream, i.e. manually scheduling, but but still using the cloud streaming service to send the video to it, be it Restream or this multi-stream. You can connect or restream to a scheduled stream on YouTube even when using. After scheduling a live event in YouTube Studio, you get a custom stream key for that event. In Meld Multi or Restream, you can either connect the YouTube account and select the scheduled event from a drop-down, paste the scheduled streams URL and key. Huh. Okay, so I was noticing that Restream doesn't schedule on Rumble because Rumble doesn't expose their API. or it doesn't have an API to expose the scheduling feature. So if I schedule an event and a restream, it only does it for YouTube. But if I can do this opposite way, schedule in Rumble directly, then go into my settings in Restream, then I can still schedule while still using it, multi-stream. Okay, so that's an interesting little twist. I mean, Leo is saying that. I don't know. Sometimes the AIs are wrong, but yes. Third-party schedule. So Restream cannot auto-create scheduled events or Rumble. However, you can manually schedule a stream. Copy that. Okay. And I might be trying. I don't know when I'll do it. I could do it for tomorrow. But I might not do it for tomorrow. I might wait until maybe the end of the week. Friday, but it's Thursday, right? And just, in other words, wait till next week. Maybe over the weekend, I'll do a test stream with that, and maybe even stream to Twitch for the first time. It's just a little test stream. That sounds like it'd be cool. Interesting thing I learned. Don't know if you're listening on Rumble, but apparently by manually schedule, I can probably put the stream URL and key into Restream, and then I can use that for normal and still have scheduled streams on both YouTube and Rumble. It's manual, but that's an added advantage. Also, there's a new multi-streaming service called Meld that I might try using because it claims it's free and doesn't have a limit on platforms. I think it said 10, but I'm thinking it's just it's said 10 somewhere that I think was maybe max streams. Mean either their software or it's just the way they work. But hey, if I can stream to more services at the same time for free, then I should make use of it. I'm just typing this in the IRC. That's why you're hearing a lot of furious typing. I mean, you might not be hearing the typing though, because I got the audio suppressor. Okay, so let's all right. So okay. So apparently I can schedule streams, and then I mean I'll have to look in Restream later to figure it out. Okay, so I'll start working on the game now. Sorry about that. Um, okay, so that's two good things. Okay, two good things is that, and then the third thing is still the deal about promoting yourself. Basically, the best way is to find like-minded people, and then participate in their social media. Basically, so go on to YouTube, go on to even Rumble, or go on to Twitch or whatever. Go on to the live streams, watch them a little bit. Comment. Or go into the chat, just talk a lot, whatever, and eventually, and I don't know when I would be able to tell people about my own stream on somebody else's stream, but just basically the idea is to get to know them so that I get more people wanting to look at what I'm doing, and to do that, I would have to sacrifice a couple of days of development. So that could take the form of maybe I could do Monday, Wednesday, and Friday streams, and on Tuesday and Thursday I still be going to work, but basically I'll be doing stuff like watching others live streams and doing stuff that I wouldn't be doing on stream, that wouldn't be developing right on stream. Yeah, it's cool. I'm just living. Uh, it's cool. I was just saying. Um, I was just talking about what I just entered here into IRC. Um, didn't know if you were already listening, but it's cool. Whatever, whatever you want to do. Okay. All right. So let's get back to the game now. Okay. Let's open Zanzibar the Great again, and so I guess, in the process still of rewriting this, if I remember right. I took out the tax collecting subplot because it's not really important here. Puts on more shows, keeps drawing bigger crowds, goes back to his tents, checks cards to take their money to a special hiding place where no one's looking. And then start taking audience members while doing so. Notice Corvus leaving. Okay, so there's a little deal there, right? Okay. So there's not going to be decision point there. Max the mines over. Okay, so this is still the old one. This is stealing from the taxes, but now it's got to be changed to different. So basically, I have to change it to where they still send him a message, but they tell him that he's hiding his money, and now Max plans to betray him at the end just because he's that kind of guy. He doesn't want this other this other person, this other dude in mucking with his plans. But right now, it aligns with his plans, so he's helping Zanzibar out, and then at the end he'll betray him. But what happens here is that the henchmen notice Corvus, right? Corvus is his crow. Corvus is the crow that is his pet slash assistant that will go and steal while Zanzibar is doing his magic tricks. So they notice it, and they tell him that they think that he's putting his money somewhere a secret, and so now that kind of changes the scene a little bit because sending to find it, and he still might send them to find it. Okay, so Max is in the mines overseeing silver. extraction when a messenger tells reports on Zanzibar. Max learns that Zanzibar gives his money to Corvus, who subsequently flies off and hides it. Okay. Max then sends a few men. Okay, so he'll leave the ones that are there already because they already have a job to do. He's gonna send some more men. Sends a few men to follow Corvus to find the stash. Okay, and then eventually confiscates it. Okay. See if that works. Time for more coffee. Yeah, I need some more coffee, but I don't have any more made right now. I'll be making coffee in about half an hour when I take my break. Anyways, okay, so now this just makes it slightly more, and I don't care if I have the Zanzibar story, the older stuff. I got them in different places and backups and stuff. That it's not a big deal. This is just a copy from the pages already existing, so it doesn't matter if I delete the old version. I don't need a backup because I can always find it if I need to. Um, Okay, so let's read this through here. Zanzibar starts putting on more shows with the help of Max's men. The shows keep drawing bigger crowds. After each show goes back to his tent, he instructs Corvus to take their money to a special hiding place when no one is looking. The men start taking audience members. While doing so, notice Corvus leaving. Max is in the mines overseeing Quicksilver's extraction when a messenger reports on Zanzibar. Learns that Zanzibar gives his money to Corvus, who subsequently flies off and hides it. Max then sends a few men to follow Corvus to find the stash and eventually confiscates it. Then we go to the next one. Max proposes one final big show in the hotel since Max has enough people for his mines. Zanzibar agrees Max's proposal because he feels he has enough money now to live like a king. Zanzibar performs his whole show, and then Corvus's pet crow steals money from the audience as usual. At the end of the show, Max tells Zanzibar that he knows. Okay, there's no stealing here, right? Um, Actually, that feels like it's the same. It's the same thing here. Okay, let's do this. This puts this line back where it was before, which was down here in this one. In the race, feel it has enough money to live like a king, and it still feels like it's part of the same deal. Max performs his whole show. Like I could put that in one stupid single. Maybe I will. I don't know. Uh, it's one of those things. Like I can make it a page because it's the same page. Honestly, okay. I can make this a total one beat. So this only has 3 beats instead of 4, which I don't like very much. But I guess it will kind of work here because this is all part of the same thing. Well, maybe, maybe we'll rearrange these a little bit though. So find the stash. Okay. while Zanzibar is performing, um, let's see. Okay, he's already sent a few men to find it. I don't know. It just keeps on doing this thing where I can like eliminate one of these story beats as I manipulate them. Uh, Max learns his inspires giving his men to Bruce. Let's see. Um, Let me think for a second. I guess I'm trying to keep it in. I'm trying to keep. I'm trying to keep it with four story beats. Now, I don't strictly have to do that. Let me think for a second. What happens in this chapter? Zanzibar starts putting on the shows, right? And they start taking people for the mines. Uh, let's see something here. No, of course, mines. Uh, maybe. I don't know. Maybe they don't notice Corvus leaving. Let's the men start taking audience members. We'll leave it like that. Um, see something here. So to me, something's got to happen in between the shows and when Max finally proposes this one final big show at the end. So what's my problem here? Um, overseeing what messenger reports of it. There is a silver flies off at night. Be meant to follow birds to find the stash. All right, I guess I'll break down and use the dang AI to help me a little bit. I mean, that's what it's there for, right? I'm still using my own ideas. Okay, so this is copy. I'm gonna go to Claude again. Uh, where's the last one? Is it this one? I don't know if it's this one. We'll see though. So my time ran out yesterday, which is why I didn't answer you. Although, I guess it doesn't matter because you're not tracking time in that way. Okay. In any case, I've updated my chapter 9 story beats, and I'm still having trouble with something in here. So I thought I'd just paste it here, and you can, and then we can discuss. So take audience members. Find the stash. One Pound Big Show. Um, Forgive the extra story beat. There are 4. Story beat. Dang it. And there are 4. Story beat, let's see. 1, 2. X of the mine. Wait a second. Wait. What's... Did I mean... What's the deal here? What did I just paste here? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Forgive, story beat. Each story beats are delimited by extra space. Story beat 3 is unfinished because having a little trouble. There we go. Let's do this. What is the problem I'm having, darn it? I can't even articulate my problem here. It keeps wanting to, oh, hold on a sec. Let me look over it. Okay. puts on more shows. Uh, I'm finding it hard to essentially justify beat 2, since all that happens is they report to max, but nothing meaningful happens. Having a hard time with both 2 and 3. Because in beat 1, they notice Corvus the Crow leaving. But in 2, they notice Corvus Crow leaving, and okay. So what is 2? Originally in beat 2, they were to notice that Max would notice that would get, he wouldn't notice, he'd get a report, right? A report that Zanzibar was skimming. However, he's not now. So, I had a thought that Z was hiding his money with the help of Corvus. I originally had the men notice Corvus leaving and then Max telling them to follow. Now they can, and then, which is generally fine for beats 1 and 2, but that left beat 3 by itself. Where he proposes the big show. That doesn't justify its own story beat. Really, it's part of the last one, where he proposes it and then executes. But, It seems like I should merge 3 and 4. The while Z is performing bit was when I was thinking of having Max send his men, then to find Z's stash. I don't know if I'm making a lot of sense here, honestly. 3B is too thin on its own. It's just a proposal and an agreement which doesn't warrant a separate beat. Merge beats 3 and 4. Add content to beat 3. Between the proposal and the show, something else happens. Maybe Z prepares an elaborate finale, or Max's men actually find and take the stash, so then Max scales into all your money. As Z has doubts, suspicions about Max. Move the stash discovery to beat 3. Max proposes the show. Z agrees while Z is preparing. Max's men follow Corvus to take the money. And then beat 4 is just a show and betrothal. Yeah. Number 3 looks about right. But let me rewrite these to see how it jives. See how it jives. Um, okay. Wait. Move the stash discovery to beat 3. When one Okay, let's do something here. Let's just access in the mines. One of the men uh reports reports on Zanzibar via magic mirror. Okay. Now he finds the stash. Max doesn't learn that. Let's here. Delete this. But manage to notice was while Max is in his mind's he gets a magic mirror call that tells him Zanzibar is hanging. Well, no, okay. Max learns Zanzibar is stashing all his money in a hiding place. Hey, wait. Uh, um, I suppose one final big show in the hotel. Since Max is not proposal feels like it's an absolute. Hmm. Um, Dang it. It's about time for me to break now. Doggone it. Uh, some shows. Flying off. Okay, flying off. Mm. I think it's two that doesn't have much of a place, especially since three, especially if three has him locating eight dash. So oh, it's too bad. I got five people now, just as I'm about ready to go home on my break. So um, oh, that's fine. Uh, AT Max proposed final show. Z agrees. Max sends men to follow Corvus and take the stash while Z prepares. Beat three, the final show and betrayal. Okay. Well, I can't rewrite anymore in here because see, it's weird. It's like I had a long time yesterday, but today, it was a relatively short time. Like I didn't even, I just did it for a few minutes. You know, I don't get how that works. That's why I was thinking what happened was before is that you have a certain time like limit or like a percentage that you fill up. I guess it's filled up based on requests though. So if I'm asking three questions or if I enter many times, if I enter a whole bunch of long list of text, maybe I can make it last longer. So maybe I batch up my questions, then it counts as like one entry or one message, right? I'm gonna remember that. Gotta remember that. At least for Claude. So, okay. That being said, I want to say thank you for watching. Thank you for joining me for part one, and I will see you in an hour when we'll be working on part two. So stay tuned. Thank thank you for watching part one.